everyone, welcome to the American Horror Story After Show here on the theStreamtv fan show network, where every Wednesday we turn into the Freak Show Network. I'm Ashley Melvin, sitting here with me are my favorite freaks over here.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Lauren Francesca and I make YouTube videos.
And over here.
Hey guys, Xavier here with you. I'm in. You've got the claws in me on this one. I am loving American Horror Story right now.
Right, we're getting into the meat of things, and way down over there.
Hi everyone, I'm Janessa Rose, and I'm feeling pretty freaky. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah, Freak-a-leak. And before we get started, we want to give you guys a quick reminder to invite your friends, join them, ask them to join the party here on the theStream.tv's YouTube channel. Ask them to comment, subscribe the video.
Share the video.
Share the video.
Favorite the video.
And also, if you haven't checked out the American Horror Story Twitter fan page, you guys can check them out at AM Horror Story FN. They've got all this news, pictures, videos, all that good stuff. So after last week, coming off of after last week, guys, lots of news went down. The big one being American Horror Story is renewed for another season officially. So we're all super excited.
So Ryan, we hear, it's been tweeted now that there's going to be clues, right? We've been talking about this.
Right.
So there's going to be clues. Ryan Murphy's been leaving clues as to what's going to happen in the next season. The clues are going to be in this first episode and next episode as well. I have absolutely no idea what they are. He's like, I'll be leaving the Easter eggs, he said, right?
He said Easter eggs, exactly.
If anyone has any idea or is smart enough to have picked up on what these clues just might be, let us know, because I'm not there yet. I'm too busy trying to soak in what's going on.
Exactly.
Let alone worrying about what's happening on the next season.
I'm right there with you. I wonder though if next season Twisty the Clown will be back, who we saw in this episode, starting the episode off kind of with a huge bang with that murder scene, I want to call it. So the clerk boy walks in. We're all kind of wondering, does Twisty the Clown kill randomly, or does he have a backstory for the people that he kills? What do you guys think?
I think that it could be a random thing, but maybe there is a backstory of why he is killing these people, because it seems that he only kills men and that he has saved the child character and then that woman, and then Dandy's character is also kind of like a child to him, so maybe that's why he kept him alive, I'm thinking.
Sure, maybe. I mean, it's a funny one. It's hard. I mean, he is a psychotic clown killer, and and it seems to be that he's killing everyone. Mm-hmm. But I mean, yeah, we don't know yet, do we? Is there a connection?
Is there more story?
I mean, I wouldn't think so, but this is American Horror Story, you know?
Right,
so maybe there is. Why? I mean, the clerk boy, why would he have killed him? But I mean, maybe it fits in. Maybe it's going to come out. Twisty's an interesting character.
Right. I don't think he's too bad at all. And I feel like he kills just if someone irks him a bit more than usual. I feel like he kills them off, as opposed to just picking and choosing.
But what about the clerk boy who was just walking into the store, though?
Right.
What do you think?
And do you guys think we saw his face right when he stabbed the clerk boy? It was almost like a relief of he had this need to kill. It was almost like an addiction for him, and he looked like he was relieved that his addiction has been fulfilled. Do you guys think that maybe he has this addiction
and can we
for
just
killing?
point out, so there's been a lot of talk about John Carroll Lynch's acting, who plays Twisty the Clown, who is showing so much emotion and so much character literally from this far up. His eyes, he's absolutely killing it. And there's obviously been a lot about it in the media at the moment. I think he's doing an amazing job, and I actually do agree with you now, Janessa. He is kind of endearing, Twisty the Clown, right?
I'm glad. Yeah, I'm glad. I just feel like there's something so sweet about him. I mean, yeah, once again, not sweet, but there's definitely a story behind it that we can all see through his eyes, and he's just such an incredible actor to convey those emotions through just his eyes and a huge mask, and I think that's incredible.
Well, do you guys think he killed the rest of the people at the end? Do you think that he's going to save them, or
he has this real I think his emotions have a lot to do with family, and he kidnaps this woman and this little boy, and now kind of has Dandy helping him. Do you guys think that that's a desire to have his own family?
This Dandy thing, let's leave that. That's
I guess we'll talk about it.
But I mean, I can definitely see what you mean. I mean, there's obviously this with Twisty, there's like a longingness for inclusion, right? I mean, and even a longingness for family. I mean, he's got these kids trapped. I mean, the end of episode 1, it was him onlooking as the freak show, I guess, were walking, and it was almost like this longing for inclusion, and then this longing to make the kids that he's got trapped in his rape van, you know, to
What did you call it?
a rape van.
A rape
That's
van?
pretty accurate.
I mean, whatever, it just came to me. But I mean, it was almost like this longingness to impress them or whatever. And when something goes wrong, that's when he sort of loses his mind. I mean, there's so many layers under Twisty right now, and like literally as well, he's got a mask with a
Right.
leg.
And
It's
I
pretty
know people
freaking
have been
scary.
having so many nightmares about him, but I really don't find him scary. I don't know if it's just because I don't find clowns scary. The face just...
Nessa's a bit of a badass.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I mean, he's just a clown. But I don't know. I don't know. I just think his eyes are so sweet that it's not scary.
Even though he's killing people.
We all have our
Yeah,
perks.
no, I'm right there with you. I
Right.
totally agree.
Someone who was kind of scary, though, was the introduction of Michael Chiklis' character and Angela Bassett. They kind of came in here with a bang, and they mean business. How do you guys think that the two of them are going to affect the freak show as a whole?
Well, it's It's like the end of like their big happy family.
Right.
It's really horrible and it's scary too. And like Angela Bassett is so real. Like I was like, oh, is she like I couldn't see.
Yeah.
I didn't see Angela Bassett. I saw like, oh wow, she's just like a real like person. It was so scary, and I'm scared for them all. I'm scared for Jimmy. Like I don't know what he's gonna do now.
I love seeing the return of Angela Bassett, especially after last season. She was great last season. But you can definitely see they're going to stir up things, because when he was talking to Kathy Bates' character, she said something about him running the show, and he said, "I'm the boss now," and she was like, "What? You're the boss?" She was taken aback. So,
Sure. And then, I mean, obviously there's the other theme. So from what we can see is that Kathy Bates and Michael Chiklis were married.
Right.
And
Right.
and I mean, it hasn't been spelled out, but obviously Michael Chiklis, of Dell Toledo in the show, is Jimmy Darling's father. And it doesn't even seem like Jimmy Darling knows that yet, even though his dad
No,
just gave
not
him
at
a
all.
beatdown
Right.
in the show. So,
Are
I
we
mean,
calling
that...
him Jimmy Darling?
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
that's
his-
his name
yeah.
in the show.
Oh,
yeah. I mean,
just thought you were being
No.
endearing.
No, Jimmy Darling or Evan Peters, as you want to call it. So,
Lobster.
I mean, there's lots going on. I mean, it hasn't even explained it yet.
what a
but,
terrible father, too. Like, I think that he knows that he's the dad of Jimmy's character,
obviously-
but like just gave him a beat down,
But
didn't even
I
care.
mean, he was that. But I mean, it wasn't all that clear in the flashback. But it looked like he was smothering Jimmy.
Yeah,
right?
exactly,
And that's when
choking
Kathy
him.
Bates came in and saved him.
But what did
right?
Elsa say at the diner in the first episode? Didn't she say something about his father? Remember, she said something about his father before, like they left the diner, but I forget what it was. I don't know if you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
if anyone knows what
Everyone
she's talking
knows.
about,
Let
let's
us
get
know.
this comment.
comment. Let us know.
But what do you guys think about the three
Boobs girl.
boobed lady?
I think she is so fabulous.
Yeah.
And I think that her character, I mean, she hasn't done anything wrong yet. She's just kind of strutting her stuff, being
Yeah.
fabulous.
I mean-
her husband is...
Yeah, Angela Bassett's awesome. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's coming. Nothing's really happened with her so far. I bet. She's such an awesome actor. You can tell
Right.
Right.
something cool's gonna happen.
But
so.
what happened with the girl on the internet before that? Like, was that a real story? Was that fake? Like, there wasn't last week. There was some girl on the internet that came out. She had like 3 boobs. Like,
Beats me. If anyone knows about that girl, let us know.
or
I'd
there's
like
like
to
that
see pictures,
syndrome.
I guess.
There's that syndrome where sometimes people can have like an extra nipple.
Yeah.
Is
Like,
this in real life?
Yeah,
or-
this is real life. This
Oh,
is real
okay.
life. They have-
I'm like scanning.
Well, I
like,
mean, Harry
wait, hang on.
Styles has that, so he could join the freak show. I wouldn't mind.
But yeah, she definitely had sass. She definitely owned it. We're going to go to some YouTube shout outs really fast. For guys who are watching us, thank you so much for tuning in. Invite your friends, and we want to shout you out real fast. Alex Frost. Thank you so much for watching, Alex Frost. Hey. OSI, thank you for watching. And our boy, Forever Johnny Boy. We can always count on you. We love you.
We were chatting on Facebook this morning. He gives
Yeah.
Johnny Boy gives me his theories every Wednesday morning. I love them. They're
I
awesome.
know.
I'll get into them later, but keep them coming, brother.
I know, I love them too. So yeah, if you guys have any theories, tweet us using the hashtag AHSAS. We love to read them, love to know what you guys are thinking, and tweet us your questions all week long because we are reading what you guys are thinking. We love to hear it. So go ahead and subscribe right now to theStream.tv here on YouTube. All right, guys. So, Twisty was a huge character in this episode. And we definitely saw kind of the start of a lovely relationship, if you will, between him and Dandy. What do you guys think about that connection?
I was reading up on this, so I read about it. I read it all on the internet, and I saw. Okay, it was saying that Dandy was going to become Twisty's apprentice, and in my head, I'm like, how the hell is that even happening? Because Twisty doesn't even speak. Like, how's he going to lay down the law to an apprentice? But it was pretty smart. So Dandy. First of all, I think Dandy's just fucked up because his name is Dandy. Yeah. Throwing it out there. I would be messed up in the head if my name was Dandy as well.
But his name says a lot about who he is.
For sure. So, obviously Dandy's kooky as hell. He got rejected from the freak show by
I
Evan
think
Peters.
because he got rejected, it makes it so easy for him to become Twisty's sidekick because that shows he wants to do something crazy and different or something like that. He wants to be a freak. So I feel like I could easily see him being Twisty's assistant.
Sure, but it was so natural how he did it. He just picked up the girl, took her back. It was like, cool, you got to take better care of these prisoners if we're going to be partners.
Right.
And then that was it. Like, what the hell was up with that? How does that happen so naturally?
That was awesome. I was so excited for him because I honestly kind of felt bad for him when he got rejected. But then I was just like, the poor girl. She looks up and she sees this beautiful guy, and then it's like, oh no, he's feeding me back to the angry clown. This is awful.
And even in the cinematography, you could tell how lonely Dandy was when him and his mother are sitting at this huge, which is gorgeous, but it's a huge table and there's no one else there besides him and his mother. Where's his father? Maybe he's looking for a father figure. Weirdly enough, in Twisty the Clown. If that
I just want to say the cinematography in this season is incredible. It reminds me of a Wes Anderson movie, the long shots, and I just think it's so exciting, and it keeps me on the edge of my seat, so I'm super into that.
And, Frances Conroy is obviously brilliant, but it's the connection or the relationship between her and Dandy is bizarre, and I think it's obviously going to get crazy. We haven't seen too much.
What about the bottle?
Yeah,
weird.
There's this. It's like Dandy's this big giant man baby, and Frances Conroy is this weak mother, and obviously we're yet to see what's going to come from her, but there is a pretty messed up relationship going on between those two.
Right, and Frances Conroy, when the word baby came up, she got so excited, and he drinks out of a bottle. It's super weird, but did you guys notice any similarities between Dandy and Twisty the Clown? I definitely saw some. They both want this love, basically.
Right, totally. They both are looking for something that they don't have.
They both have temper tantrums. I've noticed, they both have these extreme, crazy, psychotic temper tantrums that we saw today with Dandy in the car, and then we saw last week when the clown was when Twisty was throwing everything in the rape trailer, as you call it.
The rape van.
The rape van.
Yeah, sure. When Twisty messed up a trick, then he freaks out and starts going crazy. So I totally agree with that, 100%.
So talking about the leader of the freak show, Jessica Lange's character, why does she appear to be jealous of Dot when they were singing? This look on her face just almost wanted to erupt.
Because Dot is becoming Beyonce over
there.
Dot is hitting it up. Everyone's going to be jealous of her, I guess. And all the people in the show, they all want to be... They all want to be the star, it seems like, and it's who's gonna fight to get to the top.
See, it seems like Elsa hasn't been challenged at all up until we've seen Michael Chiklis come in and challenge her, and then we've seen Dot come in and blow her away with her vocal ability.
I thought it was so interesting that she hired Michael Chiklis. That came out of nowhere. If you don't want any competition for anyone to be the leader, why would you hire someone else to be your leader, the leader of your troop? And then she gave him all this power.
It's a weird thing about her character, though, because I feel like she was against, he's going to be a problem, but then gave him that power and then said to Jimmy, well, maybe it's a good idea if he does the matinee. I feel like she goes back and forth. Maybe she has, a bipolar...
And then Jimmy Darling showed her what what Michael Chiklis had written on the poster, and then she was like, okay, he's got to go.
Right. And
So, I mean, well, let's get into that in a sec, but let's just finish up. So, obviously, Elsa and Bet, obviously the other side of Dot are they going to, obviously they're both jealous of Dot with their singing voice. What's going to happen there? How do Siamese twins go
But
to
you
war
saw-
on each other?
Did you see the knife in the scenes from the next episode? There was like this big knife, and there was like it looked like they were in a hospital bed, like they were gonna try to get separated.
Man, everyone was like getting up. There was like camera crew getting up. I didn't quite see the end
yeah,
of it.
I
Okay,
didn't
that's
see
what
that,
happened.
but that
Yeah.
makes sense. I thought that she was gonna stab her vocal
I know,
cords
it's like, how do
or
you-
something.
how do you-
like
how do you-
that.
Wait, I could totally see that happening.
Oh.
That's a good
Right?
prediction.
To stab her in
To
the
stab
throat?
her vocal cords.
But I mean,
Right.
that's called like cutting someone's throat too. You die from that, right? So what do you just drag around a dead like corpse on your
Oh
neck?
gosh, you know what? That's so interesting. If one of them dies, you're just carrying. That's interesting.
Sure. So,
They can't kill each other.
So all right, so we've definitely got that. So what the hell is going to happen between Elsa and Dot, and obviously the Siamese twin, and then obviously moving on to this whole setup
Oh, yeah.
between with the
the
badge,
badge.
and
That's
so
gonna be
Jimmy Darling
huge.
tried to set up his. Well, he doesn't even know it's his dad. I don't know if he does yet. And then it all got flipped around. So it's obviously so Elsa and Jimmy Darling were like, okay, fuck Michael Chiklis. Let's get him out of here.
They finally came to their
Yeah,
senses
they're like,
after
let's get
hiring
this dude out of
him.
here. And then they tried to set him up with the badge, and then Michael Chiklis was too smart for him.
So sad.
Pulled the double
I'm
bluff.
so upset
and
about
then,
so
that.
sad.
and then Meep dies.
Meep, rest in peace, Meep. Do you guys think that that the police are eventually going to find out
Yeah,
who
think
did it?
I think they're all gonna start attacking everybody one by one, and they're gonna start showing them and like putting their strong arm. But I mean, that was like the saddest like scene in the show. I was just like, are you kidding me? He's so cute. How could you do that?
And
He
I
was
mean,
adorable.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I saw the documentary part on Meep as well, and it he said that from what he came out with that he is a kindergarten teacher in LA.
Totally
When he's not acting, Meep's a kindergarten teacher.
Wow.
And how awesome is that?
That's sick. That's
Yeah.
so awesome.
Yeah. So what I want to know is, are the cops just going to kill Meep and then say he did it, now he's dead, put it to rest, or do they keep searching for
Well,
him?
I think it'd be interesting if they kept searching for who it is, and it kind of seems like the freak show is already on thin ice. Like they're struggling to stay alive, and they almost seem like they need money to keep this show going. Do you guys think that this investigation might be the downfall of the freak show in general?
Definitely. I think that they're gonna keep looking for it, and I think they're gonna start harassing each and every one because the clown's out there, he's killing people, and the killings aren't gonna stop. So they're gonna keep coming back to the freak show. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, bad news for
scared.
them.
Hope we all survive it.
Well, I mean, God, even if they did catch, I mean, obviously it's Twisty so we think that's killing everyone. Like, I mean, they'd probably associate Twisty with the freak show anyway, right? I mean, he's a clown.
This is true.
But
This
it
is
was
true.
Evan Peters' character and the
Sure,
entire freak
sure,
show that
sure.
so we kind of have now
I mean,
two killers.
So yeah, I mean, so everyone's worried about, from what we could gather, everyone's worried about that they're putting on the search because a cop was killed. Have they found what's going on with all the people that Twisty's killed?
No.
Did that even come out yet? Or
Nope.
I guess we're
I mean, it was a little tough to hear on the curfew of
Yeah,
what they
right.
was shutting down the town for.
Right.
I know it was the cop, but I don't know if they're searching for these other victims as well.
Well, they have found dead cats
Yeah.
by
That was
Dandy's
so-
house. Yeah, like
that was so.
why
so
would he?
strange.
What would he want with the dead cats? Like, I'm just like, why does he kill
Danny's
kittens?
obviously a psycho. It
No.
always starts with cats, right?
No, there definitely is something. There's definitely something happening, and I feel like the housekeeper's kind of onto it. Dandy is definitely a creeper. But get your questions in last second. You guys can tweet us using the hashtag AHSAS, and we are going to get them in just a sec. But we will be right back after this short break.
Just in case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live. In case you missed it live.
In case you missed it live, I'm not fake, I'm so real, okay?
Hey, who's excited?
She's a little superhero slut because she's so. I just pissed everybody off.
She's like such a glamazon.
Join the writing team because you are hot.
And I loved it.
That is like tension beyond belief. I found her to be deliciously out of control.
We were all just looked at each other, just like, ah!
So we can assume that you've written letters to inmates before.
Give me the diamonds. I need them for my wife.
Take charge and kill everyone.
This Holocaust coffin!
You were agreeing with me, so I think it was a great point.
You know, you can't count anything out.
Yes, yes.
Yes! Oh my God!
What's your shoe size? My size.
Well, that was pretty awesome.
Oh my God.
Very cool.
Totally.
So yeah, tune into all the other after shows we have here on the theStream.tv Fan Show Network. And now we're gonna get into your questions that you tweeted over to us. Raymundo Jorge writes, aren't you sad because Lily Rave is not in the show anymore?
Nope.
What? What?
No, I mean, I'm just gonna throw it out there real quick. I mean, I didn't even really notice she wasn't there until that question got asked. It's like, I mean, I love her, she's great, but there's so many amazing characters coming on the show right now, and we still have Emma Roberts, and we still have Jim O'Hare. I think it's great. Honestly, I love her, but I
I'm
think we've
so
got enough
sad.
going on.
I thought that she would, it's just that we haven't seen a lot of the characters yet. I thought that she would be coming in the next few episodes. I loved her as Sister Mary in the previous seasons. I thought she was great. I'm gonna miss her.
I definitely forgot that. I forgot for a second until I
See?
saw that question. But now that I did see that question, of course I miss her because
How
she's
much could
incredible.
you really miss her if you didn't even realize she was gone?
You know what? I missed her. I did. I just didn't know it yet. And I mean, it's true. There's so many amazing characters, and it's hard to wrap that up already. So if she was there, I mean, I'm sure it'd be even better. But
All
doing it
right,
without you
haters.
too.
Okay, haters. Moving on to fan question 2. Movie123 writes, I hated that scene where Elsa started singing. Felt like a Glee episode for a moment. Any of you enjoyed that?
I love that.
Oh, God.
I really, really enjoyed it. I love her. She's just like so amazing, and like she could tell like she really loved being up there. Just that character that she created is just so amazing. And she was singing, and I was like, oh my God, like I want people to love you.
Right.
I think it's the same creator of Glee, so you're gonna
That's
get
very
some Glee
true,
action
right.
happening. I mean, it's gonna be theatrical. American Horror Story is definitely a theatrical show, so I feel like it was it fit in. It was different though, but I still liked it. It was cool.
I don't think they overdo it. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Like they snuck it in Asylum as well. I think it's great. Like,
Oh right, the Asylum, that song they did. I memorized that. I loved that. That was great. I really did memorize that.
I think last week, I think it definitely fits in with her character story and who she is. She always wants the spotlight. Did I like the song? No, not so much per se, but it wasn't overdone, so it was fine. We're gonna get to some Twitter shout outs. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Daniel L. Thane, thank you for watching. Tiango and Silva, thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry, I'm killing your guys' name. And R. Watkins Photo. What's up, girl? Love you. So yes, thanks guys so much for watching again. Make sure you guys tweet us all week using the hashtag AHSAS. We will be reading your comments, questions, likes, dislikes. Let us know what you guys are thinking. And make sure to tune in next week. Freaks, we'll see you then. Bye guys.
Cheers.